whatever that is. And I know that the time we have lost an hour, and trust me, I am feeling it. I woke up, I still woke up early this morning and still like a little bit behind, but I'll adjust very soon. The first thing I want to say is thank you so much, ladies, for those of you who filled out the survey. We are trying to decide where we're going to go, if it's going to be Miami or Savannah. Right now, we are neck and neck. Everybody is like half wants to go to Savannah, half wants to go to Miami. So we're trying to see what the first one is going to be like. So we probably do one in one place, one in the other place, right? Since it's so neck and neck. But I thank you guys. Please continue to fill out the survey if you haven't done so, because we want to be able to plan where we're going to go. Okay. Thank you to everyone who did it. Make sure that you pass it along to your girlfriends and everything to sign up on the email list so that you know about all the things that we are doing. So I don't want to go ahead and take up too much of your time because I know time is running a little bit fast for you. But the only thing I want to say to you, ladies, this morning is do what you can with what you have. Do what you can with what you have. Realize, right? It is Monday, March the 14th. We have done so much work over the last couple of years. And if you're new with us, then I just welcome you. This is a place where you could come and really just start your healing journey and your growth journey and really just start to tap in to who you are and build up some self-love. But the way that you are going to do that and the way that you are going to create this new person of who you want to be is do what you can with what you have. I keep telling you, ladies, you got to be able to run your own race. Okay? Your life is your life. How you live it, it is up to you. I hope that you choose to live a life in which you are living your highest and truest self. You are loving on yourself. You are just being the best version of yourself that you know you can be and forgetting about all those things that don't matter. If you checked out my blog post, I just sent it out because I just finished writing it, where I said Tracy Braxton died at 50 years old, right? She died of cancer. She had esophageal cancer. So she had cancer in her throat. And like I said in my blog today, I said it shocked me. And the first thing that I do, and you probably do too, is you run through the Instagram and all of that to see when it was the last post and see what life was like and how she lived and everything. But one of the things that ran through my mind is what I told you last week. Is what I told you last week. Right now, do you believe, or did you know, or you can feel that she was begging God to heal her? She was begging God to give her one more chance. She was begging God to be in a situation where she could love on her family even more. Right? She had this feeling that she was going to beat it, but deep down inside, when she had to realize that it wasn't going to work, she had to sit there and be at peace with what's going to happen. I know she asked herself, what would I have done if I had more time? Right? How would I be if I was able, if God was able to take this cup from me and I was able to live again? See, what we don't realize is how much time we think we have when we don't. And we sit here and we clog our brain with other people's shit, with stuff that don't matter, worrying about what a person thinks about you, worrying about what people are saying about you, where really you should focus on you and doing the best with what you got, because that's what life is all about. allowing you to have the most amazing experiences where you will have no regrets, that you will be able to live in peace and to also have the ability to be at peace when your time expires, right? Nobody wants to get stricken with disease. Nobody wants, to be sick. Nobody wants to have no activity of their limbs, none of that. But what I know for sure is if we not handling what we already have, then how we expect to get more? If we not loving on ourselves now, how do we expect other people to love us? If we worried about what other people think and say about us, why are we how are we going to sit up here and live the life we want to live? It keeps you in bondage. It keeps you in bondage when you sit here and you allow other people to have an opinion about your life and they're not even living it, y'all. They're not even living your life. They watching from afar. At the rate we going and the way the world is, do you think we have time to wait? All of the things that's going on in the world, all of the people who are not making it, you still here. Do what you can with what you have and be grateful and be at peace. You want more, you got to do more. You want better, you have to expect better. Not from anyone else, from you. You have to expect better from you. And you have to follow through on that. You can't give yourself a pass and then hold other people to a higher standard, right? This is hard to hear. I see most of you guys log on, log off, do all of that saying this is not for me. I know it's hard to hear sometimes, only because it's what you need to hear in order for you to keep moving and keep progressing, right? The choices that you make in your life, the ones you make right now, will determine how your life is going to be within the next 10 years. And then guess what? We don't know the surprises that we're going to get, right? I sat up here and I said to myself, I was like, damn, I used to watch the Bryson Family Values all the time. I used to, watch for the drama and how, the sisters were together and everything. And I was like, I mean, we knew Tracy had to do some healing, but I'm like, I know she was sitting there saying, I just need a little bit more time. I know that if I had a second chance, I would live my life just a little bit better. I would do XYZ. I wouldn't be so judgmental. I wouldn't care about the yelling and the screaming and all that. Because honestly, ladies, when we think about it, it really doesn't matter. When you do what you can with what you have, that's how you get increase. When you decide to choose you and make those sacrifices for yourself, you start to live. How much of our day, how much of our day is clogged up with other people problems? Have you thought about it? How much of your day is clogged up with other people problems? And then you trying to decide how the hell you going to solve your own. Somebody need rent money. Well, the rent already passed. If they don't have it now, then oh well, right? We got late fees. We got stuff that we need to pay, and they keep asking, "Can you help me? Can you help me out over here? Can I get a little bit and not pay you back?" When we change, when we change, everything around us change, right? Nothing is going to change around you until you do. You've got to stop letting them guilt you into things. You got to stop letting people tell you how bad you were and you owe them. You are going to have to wash your hands with those things. You will have to forgive yourself. Okay? You will have to form new habits so that you can get to where you're going and make those sacrifices. You will have to make hard choices and see if this relationship is for you or not. And be okay with the decision that you make. And be okay if you change your mind. And be okay if you need to sit still for a while. You know why? Because it's your life and it's your race that you are running. Okay? Don't let all these other people, including me, tell you what you think you should be doing. I am here to encourage you and to remind you of who you already know who you are. You know who you are, you know what you want. You might not know how to get it. It might take you a long time to get there, but you do what you can with what you have and you grow that, right? You start saying no to things that you don't want to do. You start to be comfortable with yourself. And you say to yourself, the only way that my situation is going to be improved is when I decide to do things for me, when I choose me. And remember this, whatever you tolerate will never change. Whatever you tolerate will never change because you're allowing it, right? We want to be grateful and happy with our life. And the only way to do that is really fully knowing and understanding that the power that we have inside of us is the only thing we need to be happy, to be at peace. That's it. Well, Gloria, where this power at? Because I know when I wake up every day, I got bills looking at me. I got kids. I got all these things. I got a whole bunch of shit looking at me. And the power that I find in that I have to dig down inside of me is the power to just endure and sit there and just go through it. But I would say, like my wonderful friend Khadijah say, you need that willpower when you have nothing left, because it will carry you. It will carry you. And you need support. You need support. And you need love. If you are around people who are not supporting your dreams, who is not supporting your journey, someone that you cannot reach out to and talk to, then you need to find you another group. I'm serious about that. I'm serious about that. If you look around you and you feel like you in this bubble, I had to do that last week, where you just feel like you going around this hamster wheel and you in this bubble and you're trying to figure out how to break out. And you're trying to figure out how to get out of this routine. Once you notice you in that routine, go try your best to do something new to kind of break out of that and pick up a new healthy habit. It doesn't have to cost money. It could be walking twice a day instead of once to get your head clear. It could be journaling. It could be taking up a class. But no more, ladies, are we going to sit up here and just deal. No more are we going to sit up here and just deal and just hope and just worry our asses to death and then just sit up here and say, well, this is my life. This is what I created. These are all of my faults that I'm paying for. God is punishing me for all of this. We know better than that. We know better than that. That's not what's happening. What you did was is you gave up. And you telling yourself an excuse because that excuse allows you to stay comfortable and it allows you to not feel any more pain, because when you make those changes and you start to do what you can with what you have, you start to grow. And once you start to grow, it becomes painful because all of the other things that are holding you back drops off. And that's people. That's jobs, that's relationships, that's everything. And that's painful. But I'm here to tell you, as painful as it is so worth it. Because at the end of the day, the most important thing is your peace. I want for you for the rest of your life where we are, enjoying life, seeing the world, experimenting with good, healthy things, living life, not sitting up there bogged down trying to make it, seeing that you stuck in one place and don't know how you're going to get out and worried about what other people think. That's not living. When you on this journey, right? Think about what life means to you and what life looks like, and just try to take a tiny step towards it. I promise you, it is worth it. It is worth it. I'm not going to keep you ladies long because I really got to go. But here's what I would say. If you think you got a lot of time, you don't. If you think you can sit back and just wait for things to get better, it won't. If you thinking that you can sit up here and do stuff for everybody else and put you on the back burner and then hope things get better for you in a few years, you ain't got that much time. It is literally now or never. And I'm hoping, I'm really praying that you take what you already have, that knowledge, the love that you feel, that pit that you have in your stomach that keeps saying to you, let's go, let's try it, don't worry about it. That you will take that first step and just listen and know that it is okay to choose you. It is okay to love on yourself. It is okay for you to have your cup runneth over. It is okay. I want you to be happy. I want you to get out that shit of abuse, anger, depression. It is robbing you from your life. It is robbing you. I want you to know just how amazing you are. And if you don't believe that you're not amazing, just look at how you wake up every day and you get to walk around and you get to do things. That's because you still got something to do while you're here. Don't think you have a lot of time, because you don't. Don't think because you believe that you are in your healthy body that nothing can happen to you. We don't know what the future holds, but what we do know is that we can live right now, because that's the only thing that matters. The future is now. Whatever that's happening right now is going to determine what happens in the future. If we don't change now, then nothing else changes then. Do what you can with what you have and be okay with it. All right? I love you. I gotta go. It's gonna be a busy day. But please fill out the survey. We want to be able to get stuff planned and out. Either way, we're gonna be at somebody's beach hanging out, loving on each other, hanging out, having some fun, bringing in the summertime and doing other things. So please fill that out. Please share it with your girlfriends. We're trying to make this a girlfriend's trip. Oh, I'm going to Essence too, y'all. So anybody who's going to New Orleans, I'll be there July 1st through the 4th. So if y'all decide to go to Essence, just hit me up and I'll definitely be there and we all can get together if you want to. So, all right. I love you, ladies. Gotta go. Bye.